Review time. What if Marc Spector was host of Venom by Mike Chen? So this is a fun series. What if this one happens obviously with Venom and Moon Knight. It's a pretty fun book, easy to read. It basically is an alternate reality where you have a Marc Spector host of Venom. Here's a Moon Knight and Jake and Stephen Grant. But it more so aligns with the comic book series as far as the different alters, not so much the MCU. So if you're a big MCU fan and you're hoping to get some of that into this, it's not going to be for you. Now, for all you OG Moon Knight collectors and fans, it's not necessarily going to be quite that either. It's going to be somewhere in the middle, but it does acknowledge the MCU characters, but then it also is a little bit more true with the different personalities and the alters. But so, Stephen Grant is going to be your millionaire. He's not going to be your Egyptologist like in the MCU show. And, Jake Lockley is the guy on the streets. And they do incorporate, a little bit of like Gina and Frenchie, but they do acknowledge, like I said, Harrow and Layla a little bit in this book. So MCU fans, if you want to, kind of discover why some of the older MCU and Moon Knight fans enjoy this, then this might be a little bit more for you. But if you want something just like the MCU show, it's not going to be it. So basically this one is their host of Venom, and so they get the buffs from the symbiote, but there's also an alternate reality Moon Knight that kind of crashes the other Moon Knights, and so then they're trying to figure out what's going on. The interesting thing about this book is that it basically has different perspectives on each person. So you'll hear one chapter where it's Venom's perspective, and then the other one will be Stephen Grant or Jake Lockley, etc. So it's kind of cool. It's a little bit confusing in the beginning as far as who's what and which Moon Knight from which reality is which. They do a pretty good job at kind of distinguishing that, but it does take a little bit of time to focus. So if you want something fun to read, something easy to read, this is, and Moon Knight related, this is kind of it. Obviously our main guy here is Venom in the story, and so there is a lot of Venom for all you Venom fans. And check it out. I give it about a 3.5 stars out of 5. It's obviously not some fancy work of literature. It's not terrible, but it is easy to read and it is fun. So check it out.